How accurate is the stereotype that girls dream of their wedding day from a young age? I fantasized about the wedding dress. I drew countless pictures of different styles that I loved growing up. I never thought about a wedding thought. I never thought about actually being married. Just the fancy dress. Now, I'm trying to convince my partner that eloping somewhere beautiful with a big old fancy dress and a fancy cake is the way to go. I never did. I assumed I would get married one day but never dreamed of what the wedding would be like. Now I don't even want to get married. I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress with my mom a lot, and I know I would make a ton of, well, when I get married, comments. And I used to pin a lot of wedding stuff on Pinterest in my early 20s, none of which is applicable to my tastes now. But it's not something I would say I dreamed about. I'm currently planning my wedding, and there is really no aspect of it that's like, I've wanted this since I was a little girl. I did it as a kid, and slowly that dream sort of shriveled up. Fancy white dress in a church greater than let's just have a big party greater than let's just get married greater than nah, I can't even be bothered with that. So yeah, these days my dreams are other things, like a nice cat and a quiet life in the countryside. I've never. As a little girl I didn't think about weddings or marriages at all, and still don't. I imagine this sort of thing is hugely influenced by culture and religion. It's less a natural urge about a wedding and more that society has told girls from a young age that their wedding day is going to be the most important day of our lives, so of course we're going to dream of it. I've thought about my wedding day from a young age. Only difference is that these days it's more fun ideas like a Skyrim, Warhammer-themed wedding, whereas when I was a kid it was a more romanticized version. About as accurate as any other stereotype. Some do, some don't. Personally, I've never been interested, never dreamed of a wedding when I was younger, and in my 30s now, still don't. I've been with my partner 11 years, and while it's possible we'll marry one day for legal, financial reasons, it won't be because either of us is invested in weddings or marriage for its own sake. Yep, I did this. From a very young age, maybe 5 to 6 years old. I had a little scrapbook. I've always wanted a wedding and daydreamed of being married because I'm a hopeless romantic. I still want a wedding, not sure if I want the marriage though. But I've never put a lot of details down like what flower or colors etc. like you see in series.